Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Factorio, the island. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. I've turned off the alt view because, you know, I wanted to show you around the map a little bit. Over the last couple of episodes, we've done some pretty important stuff. Chief amongst them is actually managing to manufacture this gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous jet. Isn't it magnificent? Oh my goodness, yes it is. It is quite something, and it is great. It is really, really cool, and I love it a lot. I really, really do. What is awesome, though, is that we are now in the process of constructing. That's right, we're now in the process of constructing this massive, huge area, which is going to be the accumulator farm, right? And when we get this set up, let's go and find over here. Let's plop this down here, and we'll put in all of those bad boys, the substations. That's perfect. We'll make a couple more substations just to keep on our person at all times, just in case. Basically, yeah, we're going through the processes of making an accumulator farm so that our power doesn't completely suck. Because let's face it, right now, whenever there's a biter attack, there's always a massive jump in power consumption, and it's never good. It is never, ever, ever good at all for us, and it's always catching us completely unaware. Oh wow, what is going on over here? Well, we've got a lot of defense over there. I'm not very worried about that area at all. Yeah, so an idea that I sort of had, that I was brainstorming, was create these two gigantic columns of sort of like death, you know, gigantic columns of death like this that allow safe passage into the base. And this is, of course, because the jet goes so fast that it aggroes a lot of creeps, and we want to make sure that we try and drag them into one specific area. So I was thinking, you know, something like this, and then wall it up on this side, right? So wall this up here, and then have a column here, have another column here, and then reverse. And that's something that we'll probably do in the future. Maybe it'll be kind of fun to do. Oh, that is good. That is really good news, actually. I'm kind of glad that our accumulator farm is going to be working. We can charge up a heck of a lot of power over there. That's really, really cool to see. We need 186 more accumulators, but you know what? We're going to get there eventually. Another thing that we need to worry about is solar power. And the great thing about having this base, right, set up in this way, is that we've got so much free space over here. You know, so much protected free space that we really do not have to worry about very much at all. And you know, solar is the obvious next goal on our eventual progression through this world. It absolutely is. I mean, if you look at our research, we're currently going through our research. Let's just slow down. Let's head down here and check out our solar. We're going through the research at the moment, but until that is completed, we still need to make sure that our power is fine. We still need to, you know, make sure that a heck of a lot of stuff is fine, and so we might as well try and attempt to make that happen. I didn't put any 50. 50's not bad, you know. 50's not bad. Oh, I've got efficiency modules in there already. I don't have anything in here though. Speed, I don't think we should put speed modules in there. I think we should put efficiency modules in because I think it would be highly ironic if we were using speed modules and being unenvironmentally friendly to build an environmentally friendly power solution. But that's fine. We'll take all of those and we shall go back up to the top of the base. How are we getting along in terms of accumulators? They're coming. It's going to take a while to actually... I don't need any of these accumulators, thank you. It's going to take a while to get all these accumulators together that we actually need, but we're going to get there eventually. We're going to get there eventually. And if we don't, we just place the blueprint down again. It's no big deal. No big deal at all. Not worried in the slightest. However, we do need to make sure that we've also got a power blueprint, because let's face it, we are going to try and... Oh my goodness. You see, this is me slowing down. Like, I'm holding the S key to slow down, go in reverse, and it's just taking an awful long time. That's the way of things, I suppose, isn't it? Alright. Let's put that down there. Let's start planning out exactly how we want this area to go. I don't think, unfortunately, that solar panels are going to be a nicer material to work with. I think they're going to be rather uncomfortably misshapen. Yes, quite. I do not like the idea of setting this up. Yeah, we can't rotate them either, which is even worse. Now that you mention it. I suppose that's not a bad outline. Alternatively, we could use, rather than a big old one, we could just use a smaller one. Now, will a smaller one work any better? I thought I tested this a while ago. I thought it was easier to make it look semi-respectable. I mean, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Probably about the same space efficiency, but I think for the sake of making it big and grand and awesome, we're just going to use, you know, the substations over here. Seems to be no reason why we shouldn't do that. All right, that's good. Let's blueprint this. Let's get rid of that one. Let's blueprint this entire area over here. Blueprint it, and boom, that's pretty much it. We're gonna select this all to be disassembled because we don't need it, and that's fine. Also, we should probably have an area where we manufacture substations. That's probably pretty essential. Man, oh man, we must have a lot of power in the bank. We really must have a lot of power in the bank. Wow, that's not bad actually. That's not bad at all. You know, so when we need this nonsense, we can continually output the exact amount of power that is required, because it's been a long time since we've been able to do that. I mean, the existing infrastructure of accumulators, which was like a collection over there, and I think there was a collection somewhere else. Or did we move them around a little bit? No, I guess it was only those. Yeah, so only, you know, in the entire factory, we used to only have these accumulators. And, you know, a little bit more than that because we got rid of half of them. But, you know, for an entire factory with thousands and thousands, well, not thousands and thousands, but, you know, hundreds, literally hundreds, I think, actually. Yeah, literally hundreds of laser turrets. You know, just two lines of accumulators just wasn't enough. It just wasn't reasonable anymore. So, you know what? We got rid of it. And that's fine. I'm glad that we did. Let's change things around a little bit here. Let's make this area the substation manufacturing area. Let's get rid of both of you. And let's get some of this in. Let's get some of that. Now, what do we need for substations? Steel and copper. I knew... Oh my god, I'm stupid. I knew there was a reason why I tried to modify this. Because we only needed to add those stinking advanced circuits. We didn't need to do anything else. Ah, sometimes, Potato, you impress even yourself. There we go. Let's take that out of there. That in there. And block that back up. Alright. What? Oh yeah, there was just a little bit of residual ammo in there. That's fine. Perfect. And now we just need these advanced circuits. And the advanced circuits production seems to be going mediocrely. It doesn't seem to be going particularly well. Yeah, what's the issue? What's the issue that we seem to be having? We should probably take them off the end of the belt. Yeah, let's try this. Let's try taking them off the end of the belt and putting them in a passive provider. That's not where a passive provider should go. Yeah, stick them there, because there's a lot of stuff that requires passive providers. There's a lot of stuff that requires advanced circuits, and if they're just sitting on this belt, then that's not something that we can really make use of at all, actually. So that's not great. How are we doing for low density? Wow, low density structure. We've got a lot of that stuff coming along. That is mighty impressive. That is mighty, mighty impressive. Now, why is plastic production so unbelievably slowed down? If you remember back to the last episode, plastic production was limited. It was limited. It wasn't that bad. Yeah, okay, so we seem to be just having petroleum shortages. You know, the classic petroleum shortages. Okay, I mean, Wow, we've burnt through an entire chest of sulfur. There was one point where this entire chest was just full of sulfur. Which is terrible, actually. It's terrible. We've got 36 barrels of crude oil on here. And I imagine that we've got... How many barrels in this chest? 279. 279. Oh my... Oh, that was close. That was close. Ooh, that was really close. Yeah, we need to seriously upgrade our oil refinery facilities, because the facilities that we've got at the moment are crap. They really, really are, and we're not going to get anywhere or do anything at any fast rate if we don't upgrade them. So let's think about extending. Let's think about extending this here. Not there. I guess over here will do. Yeah, that's good enough. We'll get this going up there. Right? So theoretically, we should have a lot more storage space for just, you know, raw crude oil right now, which is kind of nice. But we just need to be processing more of this stuff. And I think the only way to actually go and do that is, you know, is just to get more of the stuff, really. Let's try and request some bricks here. Fingers crossed I'm not standing on the railway. Fingers crossed I'm not standing on the railway. I think we may have just dodged a bullet there, folks. I think we may have just dodged a bullet there. Wow. There we go. Look, that's the ticket. Let's get 100 of those bad boys. That is a very long train, isn't it? It is a little bit of a ridiculously long train. Oh well, who cares? Yeah, we need to set up some sort of a system that is going to allow us to properly, you know, break down a lot more oil. You know, crack a lot more oil, so to speak. Because we just need it. We absolutely just need it. Where's my robot? Where's my robotic delivery of stone bricks? I'm not seeing my stone bricks anywhere. I guess I'll just walk up and get my stone bricks by myself. Oh look, here they are. There they are. Goodness gracious me. Doesn't take that much effort, you know? It just doesn't. Alright, don't walk on the train track, Potato. That's really, really stupid. But yeah, I think that as soon as we do this, then we're gonna have a lot more success in everything, actually. I really do. I really, really do. It's very, very important that we get this set up. Okay, let's queue this up. Let's get rid of all of this foliage over here. Because let's face it, we don't need it. We don't need it at all. Where are my oil refineries? Oil refineries should be coming along very, very shortly indeed. Alright. We need a sort of uniformed way of going about setting this up. So I'm just trying to brainstorm how the best way to do that is. It was not a piece of track. Not a piece of track. Not a piece of anything that I plan to place down. That is track that I just clicked accidentally. Alright, so crude oil is going to come in from here. Water is going to come in from here. This is how we're going to do it, right? This is how we're going to do it. Theoretically. We're going to have to go on a little bit of a wild goose chase first, I think. Oh, shit. Let's just go and pick up the pipes. Bloody hell. Like, send me a lot of pipes. Send me 400 pipes. And I should see a reduction of 400 logistics robots. Yep, logistics robots. I should be seeing them all arriving at my doorstep. I saw a big reduction in the number of them. And I don't want to be making pipes because I just do not have the resources or the time or the patience to make all of the pipes manually. Alright, another oil refinery. So we should have loads and loads of oil refineries to actually place down, which is going to be super, super nice to do. Alright, more pipes, more pipes. Alright, I think, honestly, as soon as this is completed, we should be in a really, really good position. I'm very hopeful, folks. I'm very, very hopeful that we're going to be able to get a lot more out of this setup that we've currently got. Alright, let's head on over this way. Let's actually take this up by 1. And when I mean take it up by 1, it's like stick it in there so that we can fit a pipe in here, right? Because what we're going to do with the water is we're going to grab the water from over here. We're going to take it up this way. Take it round this way. We're going to take it down to here. Right? So this is going to be completely filled with water. And then, so on this lower level, we're going to have all of the water. Right? All of the water. Oh, I would love another stinking Roboport to do all this chopping. But I guess I'm going to be the one that's doing the chopping. Since I'm such a schmuck. It's alright, we're not going to have to chop much. Thank God, because otherwise I would literally go and get a Roboport, because I'm not one for chopping. I'm not one for chopping. Yeah, get out of here. Why am I even doing this? Like, why am I chopping? Oh man, that was fun. That was enjoyable. Piercing shotgun shells. No, just normal shotgun shells is fine. I'll make 20 of them so I can be so I can go gung-ho in the future and completely clean out an area of trees. Okay, refineries. Here we go. This might not work, so we might need to extend this land a little bit. Yeah, that's good. That'll do. That'll do. Alright, come here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so inputs are going to be sorted first. Input to there. Input to there. Input to there. No. Right up close to it. That's the way that we want to see. Alright. So, you know, this is always the stage where I sort of like question my sanity. Because I can never really like work out if I've managed to mess it up in the design process mentally. But, you know, once in a while, some good stuff happens and it manages to work out alright. So, let's see. You need to come this way. Can't join up there. Can't join up there. Can join up there. Right? So that works. Okay, and now we just need to do the same sort of setup. Let me just quickly manufacture a couple more pipes. As in underground pipes, because underground pipage is the only way to pipe stuff around. If you don't use underground pipes, then I think you need to question what on earth you're doing with your life. Even this little bit, I think it's better to be underground piped. Really doesn't matter, does it? I'll be honest. It really does not matter. But it's just, it's a personal preference, I suppose. It's good to just underground pipe as much as you possibly can. That goes there. Make a couple more substations. It goes there. And we have a lovely, regular, normal, very normal power cable to connect them. Alright, sweet. Okay, so that's the easy bit done. That's the easy bit. Oh, goodness gracious me. Now what we need to do is we need to set up some sort of an infrastructure that's going to connect everything up over here. My God. Oh, my God. Okay, this shouldn't be too difficult. This shouldn't be too difficult. You know, think positive. Alright, this is going to be kind of difficult. This is going to be kind of difficult. Let's, we're going to need to... Okay, let's take heavy oil up by a smidgen, okay? So heavy oil is going to be layer 1. Layer 1, heavy oil. Easy peasy. We'll do that. Layer 2. Layer 2 is going to be light oil. See how uniform this is? So darned uniformed. And then petroleum is going to be level 3, tier 3. What did I say? I can't even remember at this point. You know what I mean, though. It's going to be that tier up there. And then we just need to, you know, create a lovely little connection area. It's going to connect everything up together. Oh, God damn it. I need more pipes. I need more pipes. I'm going to walk back into logistics range. Just for a second. And hopefully I should see all of the robots go down. Yep, you look over to the right, you can see logistics robots available, only 300. It's probably because all of them are going to get me some pipes, which is lovely. I like it when they do as they're told. Can manufacture as many of these bad boys as I possibly can. Here we go. That's the ticket. Come on, bring me all the pipes. Bring me all the pipes. No excuses. I would like all the pipes in a fast yet polite manner. It would be lovely. All right, that's good. I mean, it would be much easier if we just extended the robotic network out to this area, but screw that. Too stubborn for that. Now, we've got 34 underground pipes. I don't think that that's actually going to be enough, but it could be. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It's heavy oil at the moment, which is the important thing right now. We just need to sort out heavy oil, make sure that it's fine. Okay, how do we get heavy oil all the way over there? Well, first things first, we raise it by 1, and we underground pipe it all. Alright, around here. Really? See, this is why you underground pipe, folks. So that you don't have this issue in the future. Okay, let's replace that. Okay. And that goes there. Perfect. And that connects up there. Alright, that's good. That is really good. Very happy with that. Alright, next things next. It's going to be light oil. What's going on over there? Nothing of interest to us, I am sure. I'm not sure. I'm displaying mock confidence. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Connecting up all the middle bits of pipe. And now we need to get this to basically over here. This is going to be a little bit more challenging to fix up. Yeah, let's get that going on over there. No, not there. There, so it's still connected. Perfect. Alright, so now we've got light oil sorted. And now it's just petroleum, which is... it goes into here, right? So we can... As long as we can get it to go into here, that would be amazing. No, that's not going to work. What is going on? Stupid biters. Well, let's just connect up this area over here. I need yet more underground pipe. You see how stupidly complex this is? It's not even difficult to get your head around, right? It's difficult for me to get my head around because I'm an idiot. But it's not difficult for you to get your head around because you're smart, right? However, it's just monotonous, you know? It's just the same old pipes connected in the same old way, you know, time and time again. All right, let's get this underground pipe over to here. There, yeah, that's good. Yeah, we can't use any underground pipe over here now. We just need to use overground pipe. And that should connect that up to there. And we should have loads of petroleum, actually, because these guys are going to be going 100% all the time. And it should reduce our supply of crude oil by a lot, actually. We should pretty much be able to keep this area, you know, fueled up and ready to go for a long time in the future. And it's really good to see that we have drastically reduced our number of barrels in these chests from like 200 to like 90, which is really impressive. And we're also, you know, managing to fill up the tanks that we've got here specifically for this reason, to hold the crude oil and fill them up as well, which is really cool. But they're going to be draining fairly fast now, which is actually really awesome because, you know, we're using it. We're absolutely using it. And of course, how can I forget? Let's stick in our favorite efficiency modules, minus 60% power consumption. Imagine if a real life module could do something like that. That would be crazy. Just minus 60% power consumption. World's problems would be saved right there, folks, if we could just you know, boom, click, just like that, minus the world's consumption in like, you know, in 2 seconds, so to speak. It would be very, very easy to do. So how are we doing for petroleum now? Petroleum is sort of the thing that we care about. It's the big deal. And actually, we should be producing plastic at a phenomenal rate. We should also be able to produce sulfuric acid at a phenomenal rate as well. Yeah, I mean, sulfuric acid, not as fast, but yeah, who cares? Doesn't really matter. Can we disassemble all this? Yeah, we can disassemble all this. We don't really need this infrastructure anymore. I mean, we could reconnect this up around there, but we haven't as of yet. Something else that we haven't done, actually, and that we probably should do, is we should probably stick a whole bunch of efficiency modules actually into all of our iron mines, or our copper mines, or whatever, but we just haven't as of yet, because, you know, we haven't got around to it. Give me a break. Give me a break. Come on. Give me a break. Heavy oil is something that might become a real problem soon, actually, if we don't use engines. So I'm gonna connect this pipe back up and start cracking it again. Yeah, because we don't want to overflow with heavy oil. Like, that's not something that we really want to do. I don't imagine that we make lubricant very often. No, we don't really need that much lubricant, so kind of important that we you know, we keep it in balance by using a chemical plant to crack it down to light oil, which can then in turn be cracked into petroleum. Which is exactly what happens, to be honest. We have no real need for light oil at this moment in time. If we wanted to do something with light oil, it would probably be you know, create solid fuel. But as you know, as I've explained a couple of times already, our coal operation is pretty big. It's pretty sufficient at the moment. We don't really need any other form of fuel at this current time. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching this episode of Factorio the Island. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato, and yeah, in the next episode, I don't know what we'll be doing. You'll have to tune in then to find out. Until then, folks, bye.